I had a friend, Sean Weiss, who was Goldberg the goalie from the Mighty Ducks movies, and he was also in Heavyweights. And he got a hold of Judd Apatow. He was like Sean was my first big supporter. And we did stand up together, and he got a hold of Judd Apatow and got me an audition for this after I heard about it. And we tried to get an audition for a couple weeks, and I had an audition and had 9 auditions for the part, and it was just crazy. Got it.
Yeah, I had done one movie prior to this one, and it was called It's Kind of a Funny Story with Zach Galifianakis. And so originally they told me that I had too much experience to even audition because they wanted strictly unknowns only. But anyway, after some convincing, I decided to email Zach Galifianakis and ask him to put in a good word with Todd, and ended up coming back in and reading with Todd again and several more times, and eventually, finally, we all got cast. So
I just did an open call over the internet. They saw like I don't know, thousands of people, so I don't know what I did that was so awesome, but I appreciate it. Disneyland.
Yeah, we took we went to Big Bear, spent a weekend in Big Bear. Yeah, just a lot of hanging. I mean, after a while it was easy because we liked hanging out. These
are like my 2 best friends.
Yeah,
thank you.
We just hang out with them all the time.
We also had something in common where this was like a big thing for all of us, including Nima too. You know, it felt like a big break for all of us, and we kind of had that in common, so that really helped build a friendship. You know, you had something to relate to. So.
Yeah, I mean, if one of us had been an established actor, the dynamic just would have been totally off.
Yeah.
So it was cool, so we're jumping off from the same point, like all of us.
Deep end swimming, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty much what it looks like, I feel like, is what it was like to be there.
Exhilarating and exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was intense. We had, 300 extras there, and they would bring the same ones back every night for 5 weeks, and so they started to, get to know each other, and eventually it was like a real party mentality, and it really felt like a party environment.
And you met so many cool people, and like so many really cool guys, and so many beautiful women with like not an ounce of cellulite on them, and it was crazy, like just how you'd get attention from these extras on set who made the party so great.
One thing I thought was so funny when we were shooting it is this guy, and he's throwing up into the toilet, and then there's these kids that are just pissing like he's not even there into the toilet, like past his head or onto his head.
Too far, man.
It was just so real looking and disgusting. We just couldn't.
I was just thinking about the one that they get in there, which was this dude hanging from the ceiling.
I think
he was hanging from like the chandelier, like this huge chandelier. He was like shaking, and like he was a stunt guy, but like I think he was a stunt guy, and it was like crazy to watch this dude fall and like tear that thing off the wall.
That made it into the movie, I think.
We had some really impressive stunt guys.
Yeah, the stunt guys were incredible. My stunt guy was hilarious because there's not a lot of young stunt dudes in my body type, so it's someone that started off doing stunts in great shape when they were younger. So my stunt guy was probably in his 60s, and he had done the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So seeing him put on the curly hair wig and falling off the treadmill and jumping off the house was really just pretty incredible.
He was hilarious.